So I've gone long on pound dollar after NFP release at 1:30 UK time, mainly because we've come into a order block on the daily time frame, deep in the range of this range, especially when we are bullish for. I was bullish going into the week. I'm bullish going into the month. So and it's pulled back deep into a range below this weekly time frame fair value gap. I'm taking a short counter trade, especially it's Friday as well, so we've had series every single day has essentially been a bearish day, so the price was likely to find some kind of a support deep in discount somewhere. Price made its move down, slowly displacing lower after rejecting these highs where the monthly time frame order blocks consequent encroachment is, and then we got this pullback yesterday, and then this significant drop during NFP, which was one of the main reasons I'm looking for long, because this is essentially trapping sellers into the market, because everyone looking at this candle will think now we are, break bit below this low, we're going to go bearish. However, overall order flow is bullish, and the way price approached my level, I took a long trade. So within that daily time frame order block, we've got this bullish fair value gap on the 240, deep in the range. Price came into the 50% level and consequent encroachment and held on the 15-minute more twice, right? So initially we came into the consequent encroachment, that order block, we tapped that order block once, twice, 3 times, whereas the fair value gap tapped once with this bearish pin bar, took liquidity off that pin bar, the low of that pin bar with this candle, and to me this is a prerequisite for a bullish engulfing pattern, which I got the engulfing candle after this bearish engulfing candle. So after seeing this candle, I looked for an opportunity to go long, and also the fact that we had SMT with EU right there. Let me just bring EU as well. So right here with EU, we had this SMT, this divergence right there. EU failed to make a lower low, GU made a lower low. This was literally as this candle was printing, and then after this, again, another bearish engulfing candle, taking out liquidity in an aggressive way, which was another clue for me for price to go long. And then price took out the low of that candle as well, and after seeing that, I've gone long, and then I took out target ones around somewhere here. I moved my stops right above this low, just because I'd rather be break even rather than take a loss on this trade. So my target is these highs, which is around 40 pips anyway, so, and my stops down here. So let's see how that plays out. So this is how the trade played out. It pushed up to hit the targets that I was aiming for, which was right above this high, pulled back, took out liquidity off the low during pullback during the London close session, and then continued to consolidate before pushing up to that New York open. This is obviously Friday, so I wasn't really looking to trade later in the evening or afternoon, and it's closed like this at the moment. Looking at the higher time frame, I want to see how price reacts off this order block. If you start seeing bullish displacement, then I will look for potential bullish trades. However, if we start to continue lower, then we've got this sell side liquidity that price can come down to and tap into, and also have that weekly time frame fair value gap to clear out. Got the first one and the second one. So if it starts to pull lower, then I would like to see price come and tap that, at least the second one, or even the first below that sell side liquidity. Anyway, it's a good trade in terms of I was patient after the news. On the 15-minute, right, we've got this channel as well with RSI diverging, which is another pattern that I normally look for anyway. So that's good trade. RSI is diverging, and EU SMT as well. Just before that, though, I did take another trade, which was before the SMT and before this formation of channel. So I entered somewhere around here. I saw price come into that order block, tap into that fair value gaps 50% on the 5-minute time frame, and after price came down and held that order block again, I went long somewhere around here. However, because we hadn't retested this low again, I exited that trade straight away, and I exited the trade with like profit. I entered here and then I exited here. So that trade I got out really early, so I was happy with that. And when I saw this pattern, right, this pause, drop, liquidity grab off this low, second test off this 240 fair value gaps 50%, first test, well, on the second test we had this test, and then we took liquidity off that test, and as that candle was forming, I entered right there. Straight after, actually, I entered, but however, I exited that trade as price started to pull in my direction, in opposite direction, because I don't know, fear of losing, I don't know what happened, but then I re-entered immediately because of the fact that I really like the way price has approached that level after the news. And then I took out target 1 somewhere around here, and then target 2 left up to there. My stop was down here. So overall, good patient wait, and good entry for me.